morning, campers. Apologies, the video is going to be a little wibbly. It's kind of a bumpy road. We're on Interstate 84, and we are in, gosh, where are we? I think we're getting close to, we're between Baker and LeGrand, Oregon. So actually, we're not that far from where I filmed the video last week at the Baker Truck Corral. We're a little bit west of that. We are headed east again. We're not going too far east. We're only going to Denver and then back up into Montana because I'm taking a little bit of time off. I'm taking a couple days, I admit. Even though I did a reset yesterday, we're going to take some time off. I've got a doctor's appointment. It's the only reason I'm taking time off. Yearly checkup. Yep. So apparently the fastest way to get from Portland to Missoula without just driving straight there with no cargo is to haul something to Denver and then go from Denver to Montana. So to Denver we go. To Denver we go. If you're wondering about that last load, customer didn't let me on the dock to unload it either. They wouldn't let me count it when they unloaded. They wanted me to have like the $750,000 insurance policy that I don't have. I mean, I've got the truck's insured for like $1 million, but yeah, I don't have any sort of forklift insurance, like personal injury insurance or anything like that for unloading at a customer. It's literally the only reason they do that is so that for most drivers, they've got a reason to prohibit them from getting on the dock because they want you to pay their lumpers to unload. They don't want you. They want you to pay their lumpers. They don't want you unloading it yourself and risking getting hurt as their excuse. They'd rather you just pay their lumpers because they don't pay their lumpers, and they can't pay their lumpers salaries if you're not paying for the lumper service. It's one of those lovely little scams in trucking where they buy stuff and then they charge you to unload it, even though they're the ones who bought it, which is, you know, fun. It's just the money just goes around in a circle because it just, at least with us, they charge me to unload the trailer. I charge Prime. Prime charges the customer who sent it, or charges whoever paid for the load. So it's either the customer who ordered it or the company that that the customer bought the stuff from, depending on who does the booking. Like with Walmart loads, it's, you know, Walmart winds up paying for it because Walmart buys the stuff and then hires us to haul it. But with like Smithfield or something, I think Smithfield hires us to haul stuff to places that bought stuff from them. So I don't know how exactly it works out because I've got a little display that tells me who my customer is that I'm driving for, and sometimes it's affiliated with the place that I'm picking up from, sometimes it's affiliated with the place that I'm delivering to. It's just a bridge, buddy. Just a bridge. That was my collision alert. It didn't hit the brakes. Apophis did not hit the brakes, so good job, buddy. He at least realized that bridge was not as dangerous as it looked at first glance, but he definitely saw it. Saw it. Moment of truck panic there is what that was. That's a horrifying sound, isn't it? Hey, you want a really bleak moment? If I die in this job, that's probably the last sound I'll ever hear. That's grim. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, happy Transgender Day of Visibility, everybody. That's today, apparently? I don't know. I don't get memos on these things. But everybody on Twitter is posting about it. So, yeah, we were sitting in Portland for, it wound up being a grand total of 48 hours from when I got to my parking spot to when I left my parking spot. So 2 full days sitting with nothing, because they tried to give me a load day before yesterday, like right after I unloaded. I was still with the customer when the load came in. That sent me to, first off, our hours were shot. My 70-hour clock was not in good shape for the week. So they wanted me to go to, hi, you're a little close, buddy. Also, you've got a flat tire. Yeah, 4-wheelers, check your tire pressures, because I see a lot of you guys driving around with flats. They gave me a load that was supposed to go to, gosh, where did it go? Cheyenne? No. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, it went to the Cheyenne Walmart DC is where it was going. and that would have delivered tomorrow, super early tomorrow, but then I would have been out of hours for like a day and a half, and then unable to go north. So instead I sat there for, I did a 34-hour reset, and then my 34-hour reset ended last night at like 8 p.m. So of course there was no cargo going then, and I was about to go back to sleep anyway. So this morning, got a new load, going to Denver now, delivering tomorrow, and it's like, all right, well, or no, it picks up tomorrow, delivers the day after. So I've actually lost a day because of this now. What's that? Nope, we're just cutting the power to save fuel. That's good. That's fine. I thought it was about to hit the brakes there for a second. So we've actually, I should have just taken the first load, but my math said that I would not be able to get from that load back to Missoula with the hours that I had available. So this way we've got our full clock. So as long as I can legally log the trip, we can do the trip. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I still get back in time. I think I might have made a mistake. I'm going to make more money on this load, to be honest. So, as pocketbook concerns go, this worked out better. But, because we're making like $1.75 a mile going to Denver, which is not great, but considering that half of that was deadhead, this load paid like $2-something a mile without the deadhead being factored in. Only the fact that I was so far from it is the reason it doesn't pay super great. And I personally, $1.75 is like 60 cents above what I consider a load that I make money on. Anything above $1 a mile, I'm making money on. Well, like $1 a mile is pretty much break even for me. So above that, we're good. Above that, we're good. I need to scan in my paperwork for my last load still. But yeah, they wouldn't let me on the docked accountant, so that customer, the shipper, definitely on my no-fly list now. I do not trust them. I do not like a load where the weights do not match, and I don't get to see it on either end. That's not okay. That is not okay. But yeah, so apparently, you know, we got our reset in, we've got our full clock. Happy Transgender Day of Visibility. I think I've hit everything I wanted to say, pretty much. Yeah, I guess I should actually say, newsflash, if you didn't know, I'm trans. Which I feel like should be obvious, but a lot of people don't. I apparently blend in better than I think I do. Pass as cis. I'm not cis. I am transgender. But yeah, if you follow my Twitter account, I talk about it all the time there, because I'm very publicly trans, and I've, like, the whole Uber Freight thing I did last year, that was because I was an outspoken trans truck driver. Outspoken, air quotes. I'm like just one of the only ones that's easy to find. But I'm, you know, I'm like the first result for transgender truck drivers apparently on Google, which is cool, just because I happen to have been mentioned in a couple of articles. And I've got a very Googleable last name. So, very cool, very cool. I exist. Hi, I'm here. We exist. We do the jobs. We keep you people fed. At least I do. I try. You know, you know, if you don't eat too many veggies, I imagine I don't have much help. But I haul a lot of meat too. You know. I think I was hauling frozen chicken last week. It was either frozen chicken or frozen pig. I do not know which. Yeah. So just, it's a thing that is important to say. Because, like, a lot of people don't realize that they are surrounded by trans folks. They are afraid of us. People are afraid of trans people because they don't want to share bathrooms with us. Like, honestly, if we're in a bathroom together, I'm a lot more afraid of you than you are of me. I am only in bathrooms to go pee. Other people use bathrooms for all kinds of other things, and it's not great. I cannot count the number of times that I have been in a truck stop bathroom and wound up sitting there for like an hour on the toilet, just waiting for other people to leave the room so I feel safe enough to exit the stall and wash my hands. That is something that cis people do not have to worry about. But, you know, politicians like making people afraid of trans people, and I don't want someone to call the cops on me for going to the bathroom, so you know, such is life. And it's because it's never other truck drivers that are the problem. Truck drivers don't care. If you can drive the truck, you're good. Which is why I like Flying J's a lot, because a lot of Flying J truck stops have a secret second women's room back for drivers only, and that's, you know, it's only going to be me and like the 2 other women drivers that are in that truck stop on any given day. We're only like 10% of the entire driver population. It's like 7%, I think. We're well above that at Palmer, but the industry is still fairly low on the ratio of men to women. So the drivers only bathrooms are a little bit safer for me. So I prefer those, because the problem with truck stops is that a lot of families stop there on vacation, especially this time of year. It's been awful today. I stopped at 2 different pilots, both with McDonald's, which I think were the problem. McDonald's are like bullseye for families traveling with kids. But they were both packed with people with RVs, travelers, and cars. Everybody had kids. It's just like, I hate this. Come out of the bathroom stall, I just feel everybody staring at me. It's like, no, I'm just tall and fat. Please just leave me alone. I don't. But yeah, so that's just a glimpse into the stress of my everyday life, just from being a visibly transgender person. So we're all over the place. Just leave us alone. Just let us live our lives. Just let us live our lives. So yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. And thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Eliodare, Azarangel17 on Twitch, which I hardly ever use, so I don't know why I even say that, but it's part of my pattern, so I just say it without thinking about it. Eliodare everywhere else. No apostrophe in the usernames, of course, though you can probably Google it with the apostrophe and I'll still pop up on most of them. Not on Xbox Live or Switch, I don't think. But if you follow me on Twitter, you can also friend me on Switch through the Twitter Switch integration thing. I don't know how it works, but it works. I get lots of people come through that. So I think I have to follow you back for it to pop up. So if you just like ping me on Twitter if I don't follow you back, because I'll be honest, some of y'all really hard to tell apart from robots. Really hard. Gotta work on that grammar, y'all. Gotta work on that grammar. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Happy Transgender Day of Visibility. Woo! I'm visible. I'm not invisible anymore. Woo! I am no longer see-through. I do have very pale skin, though. You can probably see some veins in my arms. So I'm, you know, I'm only partially visible. Partially visible. Hey, there's the Baker Truck Corral. We have ended this video where that other video started. That's perfect. It's off over there, so you guys can't see it at all. So you have no idea. I could be lying right now. You don't know. That was the overpass with the exit right there. Or no, that was the overpass before, because it's an underpass for the road by the truck corral. Yeah, because here's the hill, and the ramp feeds you onto this hill. It sucks. It is awful if you're loaded and you come out of the Baker Truck Corral and you go up that hill. It's just you merge onto the freeway at like 20 miles an hour. It's terrible. I'll end the video eventually, I promise.